Go to some basketball, where the Notre Dame women are officially the best team in the country. We can now say that. For more on the Irish, let's bring in 16 sports coordinator Jackson Neal. This is a big deal for this ladies team, Jackson.
It's a huge deal, Lauren. Thank you so much. It's been over 6 years since the Notre Dame women have been at the top of the AP poll, but that all changed just a couple hours ago. As after the UCLA Bruins suffered their first loss of the season to USC last week, the Irish were able to slide right into the vacant top spot, and it's the first time that they've been #1 since the January 21st poll back in 2019. Right now, Notre Dame is 22-2. They have a 17-game winning streak and are a perfect 13-0 in conference. And a lot of those wins have been blowouts recently, but with a tough rest of the season, including a game against 11th-ranked Duke coming up tonight, the Irish know that they have to stay focused.
We were in it earlier, especially the big one with Texas at home. The game completely changed in the matter of like 3 seconds, and this team is experienced. Even Hannah, being a sophomore, she's been in these moments. So I kind of go off of feel. They all know that any person on this team can step up and be that go-to player for us, so we'll be prepared.
It's honestly always great to be high in the rankings like that. But, you know, we're exciting. Rankings don't mean anything because at the end of the day, everybody can be beat. You know, I kind of go out with that mindset. It's honestly just a blessing to be able to play the game of basketball. So I kind of don't take the game for granted. I go out and play with joy because ultimately every game could be my last game. So just going out and just being grateful that I'm able to play.
Yeah, Lauren, they're putting that #1 ranking to the test in like about an hour or so when they host #11 Duke at 6 p.m. We're going to have 16 sports reporters. Sabrina Hoover live in about an hour with more on that matchup, but just such a fun time for the Irish right now.
And I mean, there was a lot of hype about this team before the season even started. So to see them working for this and actually holding up to it, it's awesome news for the Irish.
It is really cool to see.
Yeah. Hey, we want to ask for our question of the day. Do you believe this Notre Dame women's basketball team is the most talented in school history?
Your options are yes, no, possibly, not sure, and wow, kind of all over the place right there.
I know. Majority of you, 34%, saying possibly. I think if they can keep this rolling, it's going to be no doubt.
I mean, Olivia Miles and Hannah Hidalgo, I don't know if you've ever seen a backcourt like that in women's college basketball history, let alone Notre Dame history. I think that's what really puts it.
And I know later up in the show, you've talked about it too. They're on national commercials right now. So this is not just Indiana, Michiana focused on this team. They are getting the national attention they deserve.
You're starting to see Hannah Hidalgo kind of emerge as like the next face maybe of women's college basketball. It's a vacant spot right now. I think she has a legitimate shot to be that
Watch
person.
out, Caitlin Clark. Hannah Hidalgo coming up. I love that, Jackson. Thank you so much. You're going to rejoin us a little bit later tonight too, I think.
Yes, I will.
Okay, we'll see you then. Hey.